안녕. Unfolding individual potential, our vision. Then we share. Again. 1, 2, and we share. 안녕하세요. 저는 나나입니다. 저는 지금 헬리오폴리스 대학의 HU 토크를 하고 있는 중입니다. Once again. Hi.
Okay, so 3, 2, and 1.
안녕하세요. 제 이름은 우나나입니다. 저는 여기 헬리오폴리스 대학에서 일하고 있습니다. 안녕. 안녕, 난 나나라고 해.
You give me all the translation, okay?
Yeah. So I came here Heliopolis University 4 years ago. Now it has been 4 years working here. I have many different hats, but mainly 3 different places. One, I work in the social art department, and then sharing the core program with the student. And then second, I work in the ESD Center, Education for Sustainable Development, which I mainly work for the inner development goals. So I create youth and women empowerment like retreat program. And then last and the most important thing is now I'm working as a therapist for our student and staff, their mental health and then physical health. So that's my 3 different roles, but mainly I work on the unfolding individual potential, our vision.
Which one is your favorite?
Favorite?
And why? Your favorite and why?
So I started working here as a beginning as a social art instructor. And there was, I thought, the creativity, express your emotion, unfolding individual potential was, I thought, important theme. I think I cannot stop looking at you, you know. Yeah. So there was the beginning of like art instructor. I felt art was important. And then I realized people need a bit more inner development kind of skill, like soft skill to know about what they love, what is purpose in their life, how I direct myself, how to communicate. So I was working more with the youth leaders program, inner development kind of enhancement. And then now my favorite become more insight. So I work with a therapist to really talk about what is the issue in your life. What give you like challenges for your mental health and also physical health. So now I can say my favorite work is this 1-to-1 session with the student and staff, and then asking them what is their real challenge. So I can kind of support their guidance of their life. Main challenges, I think, in a way, society issue. I think this freedom of individuality and expressing and being themselves sometimes is not easy in their family situation or study situation, and a lot of pressure from the society. I feel that's the main challenges, but how to accept the outer circumstance in our life and navigate your own path regardless if you have all these challenges coming to your life. So that's, I think, my challenge, to kind of having hope and really courage to live this life every day. I think this is my main challenge, to give them really positive energy and then kind of not to lose hope.
Okay, so do you find that many students understand the support or the service you provide them, especially the 1-to-1 session? Do they really accept talking loudly about their fears maybe? Do they start to change in order to not listen to the society as more as listening to themselves? Do you feel the improvement?
Yeah. I think because I work at HU as a core program, so with the 15 people all together, when you are in the group, you have a different dynamic. But when you come to the 1-to-1 session, I feel like our students, they are very ready to really express what is inside in a safe space. So I felt like very intimate space. Also our team, our therapist name is Rufka. Rufka is the tenderness and the companionship. So I feel if creating safe space for our students and they can really meet themselves honestly, it's not meeting our therapist, it's more about creating space they can meet themselves and then they can just really explore what is happening in their mind and in their heart. So I feel more and more students really understand this kind of dynamic, and then I have more and more clients coming every day.
That's very nice. Then what's your next future plans about your program? Do you think that it could be more developed in the future? Maybe it's gonna be like a bigger event or something? What's your future plans for this, or your expectations?
Yeah. Actually, now we are designing certain common topic for our students. They can have also grouped kind of session, not as a therapy session, but more addressing the question what they have in their heart. They can openly share it in the safe space. So we will offer some group session together about also woman health, we can address about what you need to know as a woman. And also the dynamic of in general what young people is having, what gives you mental health, what challenges you, so we can address each topic, different session together. So one, clearly how to keep some boundaries, how to navigate one's life, and also how to eat healthy. What is a healthy lifestyle, how to move. So many different topics we will offer as a group session, which means our student has to create safe space to each other.
It's very nice. Let's go back two steps back again and start the main question, which was why do you choose this career, especially the therapist thing? Okay, you said that you have 3 main roles and HU. Why this is the most favorite for you? Is it your passion? Is it something that you find yourself in or something?
I felt honestly our students, they carry a lot of stories already inside their eyes and their heart, from the family, from the relationship, from the future kind of anxiety about unknown space of the future. So it became my favorite work, because to create this safe space one-to-one, as if I'm their mother, as if I'm their aunt, as if I'm their big sister who have a little bit more life experiences. So I open the space, they can share what they really want to share. So they become really my kind of purpose, to create space they can be themselves. Mainly I use for the meditation, mindfulness practice. It's just main thing is you can just hear the sounds from the beginning till the end. So your focus, your attention is on to the sound. So I will ring, and then we can all practice. Often students, they are like, is this sighing, breathing out is very important for health. It's long. We try, if you need another session, we can prepare, but let's try it like this, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
This, I don't know, you can see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these different stones I collected whenever I travel around Egypt. And then how it works is I invite our client, our student and staff to choose one to represent yourself. But then maybe you recognize different self. Maybe one for when you are with your parents, one when you are in a stressful exam time. Other one, maybe it's the childhood self. So you will choose different self, and you will kind of describe why you choose this one and how this different self is interacting one another. So I just create space they can reflect about different personality in yourself, and you can kind of reflect about it. That's how I use this nice object in different form from Egypt.
Okay, so you talked about that you have 2 types of clients, the student and the staff. And we understand that the students become more open to talk about themselves and to know themselves. What about the staff members? Do they are open to talk more than the students, or they accept it? How do you feel it? How do you notice that there's acceptance of this? Do they talk with you mainly about work stuff, work problems, different situation, or personal stuff, how's tell us more
Yeah.
about this.
So with the staff, I will keep it a bit more confidential.
You will keep it more comfy?
Confidential, like I will take it as a secret. Because staff, of course, I
Tell
can.
us if it's okay.
Because it goes deeper, so I think it's okay to not to share so much about our staff.
No, don't share that much about stuff, but I just want to know if they are accepting it as much as the students or more.
I think more.
More.
Because also different age. I mean, I will share with you what So you cut it what you need. Because student, their age is around 17 and then 23, and you have a certain dynamic of life you need to go through, especially in this time. You have been in student life or under the parents for a long time, and you are very entrenched into going to the world. You are now unknown space, you become adult, you are not anymore student, you are not anymore in this young form, you will be this more adult. So how to guide them in this transition path to really feel safe into the going to the world and having a lot of fear in unknown space. This is more work with the student. But of course staff is different. Staff is going maybe early 20s, there's a different dynamic in life. Late 20s have a different dynamic, and 30s, 40s, 50s, different lifestyle, different life dynamic. Maybe you are married or you have a kid, so many also life questions is also unfolding after the graduating also. So I feel more staff is interested in, because they have a life situation is different. I think simple tip can be, now we live in the modern world, our head is very busy. Overthinking, a lot of clients and students said, I'm overthinking too much, I'm busy, I cannot get rid of this overthinking in the nighttime and daytime. And then it becomes anxiety, it becomes headache. So simply, all this energy, you can really do this gesture and to bring to your heart and focus on your breathing. Yeah, we are breathing all the time. We just missed because of thinking past, just really to breathe. And a lot of body work also. Be more conscious about the body. But at the end, you have to really think you are much more than who you are. Yeah, you are not just who you are, but more than who you can be. Really imagine yourself very clearly. I'm much more than who I am now. And this will lead you to the more light path you can go into and navigate yourself in your life.
It has something to do with the manifestation concept, right?
Yeah, also really but really picture it about your future, and then imagine this light is there, and you just, even small light, you just go into finding this light and then connect with this light. 안녕하세요. 저는 나나입니다. 저는 지금 헬리오폴리스 대학의 HU 토크를 하고 있는 중입니다.